Female Marth.
Ain't nothing female about that.
Flat as a board. Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Menderes spared his life once, you say?
Better than giant meat pillows.
Lucina killed the recent subjects. She must be setting Menderes up, no? No reason to betray him. No reason at all. So I believe it. Everything points
Everything doesn't point to him. We have that letter.
Everything points to him.
No, that one.
It was, yeah, that one. He can't help you. I know what you did. Nobody can help you. Nobody will. But it wasn't that the
Yeah, that was
thing
in
where
his
it was,
safe. That was in Menderes' safe.
Yeah. Haha, we did it. Oh, we could have also done the wiretap.
Okay. The defendant's phone line was being tapped, but we don't know who was listening.
It's like, I just didn't present that piece of evidence.
Agent Webb put the wire, but his supplies were stolen after his death. Somebody's still been monitoring Mr. Menderes, and it hasn't been Interpol.
Togamera had me thrown out of the crime scene. I thought he might be hiding something, but I didn't press the issue.
'Cause I'm a bitch.
I haven't pressed the issue on a lot of things here lately.
Could be the reason why so many people I love have died.
I love Jimmy to death. Wait, no. I didn't kill him. Was that a confession, Obadiah?
That started off in Togamera voice and then smoothed into Jimmy voice. Was that a confession, Togamera? Or Togamera Obadiah?
We can't even keep it straight nowhere, huh? What happened to the stolen equipment?
He gave it away. We know it's not the one. We know he's not the one who kept him in the end.
We do?
Yes. The wiretap was used within the last few days.
Just nod my head. Yep. Yep.
Take a look at the letter we have again. The one from FM. The radio. Fuck. It mentions his meeting with Mr. Jameson. The sender wanted to keep my client from speaking to him.
And that person must be Carlo Luciano. Togamera trusted and worked for him. They helped each other in MN6.
I'd say Luciano fits the bill.
Togamera must have given the recording equipment to Luciano, thinking he was Menderes.
Oh!
Trucy, now!
He only has one eye!
That's the evidence.
Why, it seems to be a point in the defense's favor. I almost read that as flavor. Or it would be if this were not merely conjecture.
Vanilla or chocolate?
Conjecture?
Yeah. What flavor? Vanilla or chocolate conjecture?
The letter to Menderes seems mysterious.
Don't even answer it. Fine.
Because it was a stupid thing to say, and I read that as Inkling! I want to play Smack!
Man, are you dyslexic?
Probably. Perhaps you'd try linking it directly to Luciano or myself, will you?
You just want to play Splatoon, don't you?
No, I want to play Smash!
No, you want to play Splatoon.
Sucks! Maybe you can get a confession out of Mr. Togamera. Like, this is almost non-Joe, but not quite.
Yeah, he's almost there.
Oh, on second thought, perhaps that would not work, because...
Togamera accused Menderes. He'd speak against him.
Yes, that would be a problem for you, wouldn't it?
Man, Luciano, you have made an airtight case.
Not airtight.
Isn't that still a bit funny?
If the freaking 20-year-old and the 15-year-old can figure it out.
Both Togamera and Meredith. So close. It's the same starting sound. Both Togamera and Meredith. Yeah, Meredith claimed they were betrayed by Mr. Mendez. But if we assume that's true, what then? The more I think about it, the more it can't be right. Huh, why not?
You think Meredith and Togamera were made to think that?
Uh-huh. Don't you think so?
I think I do.
Now that you've said it.
Yeah, now that you've said it, I will make it my idea. Your Honor, we may have another reason to believe Mendez was set up.
Oh, you do that all the time, Nick.
That was Trucy that said that, not Maya.
No, Maya said, oh, you do that all the time, Nick.
I know. We know some of his allies named him as giving them orders.
Oh god, you just went into a well.
Yeah, it's because I leaned forward and I was basically sitting in my desk. They claimed he backstabbed, leading to their arrest. But that's not the case.
How big is your desk? How small are you?
My desk is in like a little caved-in area.
Oh.
So if I go over here, it sounds like I'm 20 feet below.
You got a bear in there?
Now, apparently there's a bear somewhere. There was a bear in his freaking argument.
I don't know where the fuck the bear came from at all, so... Yes? What leads you to believe that? Yeah? Oh,
What? I was not paying attention.
Oh lord, no. There's a...
What were we talking about? Shit.
Wait, now's my chance. Garcon, were you not paying attention?
You weren't either, don't give me shit. I was explaining to you why I sounded like I was in a well.
Do we have it in the... This is why we need a button to be like, where's the script?
Yeah, they added that in later games.
That was a good addition. The other additions,
Okay.
There is no motive.
Yeah, that
I'm
would be my
guessing.
guess.
I'm guessing no motive. Cool.
Just like with Luciano to Mendez, Mendez himself wouldn't bear any ill will toward these two.
We had a 1 in 3 chance.
I mean,
and
that
we
would have
chose
been
right.
my guess. They aided him before, and he'd gotten away with everything.
Garcon, we truly are ace attorneys.
Shut the fuck up. I'm an investigator, not an attorney. Why turn on them now after it was all done?
I'm a judge. They helped
Judge?
him? How?
Don't need your shit right now. Please go over there and play with your freaking gumballs.
Okay.
Both Togamera and Meredith were connected in their own way to MN6.
What happened to
Stop
my cherry
juggling!
gunball? What?
Don't throw things in a courtroom. Stop juggling. You see, Your Honor, it's all coming back to Luciano.
Can't stop juggling. It's my favorite pastime.
You're really low. What an extraordinary hypothesis. You truly thought this through. I didn't have the voice at all.
Fucking channeling Pepe here, Dryson? What? Luciano? Huh?
Driciano.
Triciano?
What would be the point of it all, then? It would be an awful lot of time and effort.
Fucking Pepe Sylvia over here?
The plan was to turn Mendez's allies against him, to hurt his base of support. You didn't just want to discredit him, you wanted to ruin him. And you succeeded in doing just that. Mendez's usual lawyers all refused to take his case. He had to turn to me, a stranger, for help. A stranger for help! I'm a stranger for help!
He didn't really... He didn't turn to you.
I'm a stranger, I don't care. I'm not mad.
Williamson was really the one who did the thing, but also Williamson knew that Yassarian was Mendez, and
The family no longer trusts him. That was the goal all along.
That's not... Shut up. You really like that word, don't you?
Bravo, my man! Bravo! I always enjoy a good battle of wits. You're a fucking assassin, what?
Back on the 999 boat.
So you claim I've woven some incredible web to snare my purported prey?
Are you a Kane?
Please don't ever say that name like that again. I would have rathered you say a cane. A predator toying with his food. I'm honored.
Are you June?
Please say that from now on. I don't like it when people just call her June, but please say that. Well, I'm hungry for more. If it's as you say, I've won already. Come now, don't stop there. Tell us everything.
You aren't even nervous?
A negative to that, sir. Why should I be? If I'm not Luciano, then this is all mere badgering. If I am, there's still no way Mr. Wright could prove it. All the evidence and accusations still point directly to Mender. You have to have some kind of freaking record. Let's take your blood, let's take your fingerprints. If you have no fingerprints, then it's you.
Yep, he has no fingerprints, yeah.
Not
he
everything.
has no hair.
Most of the events we've seen, somebody claimed to be Menderes and took credit for it. There was one time we had no idea who was responsible.
Yeah, I mean, this entire thing could have just been cleared up like, hey, Jason, let me see your arm for a second.
I mean, we're probably going to end up getting, like, his palm print, because there was a palm print on the window.
I'm going to be honest, I wasn't paying attention because I was thinking about the blood thing. What did we say?
There was one murder or one incident that Menderes didn't take credit for.
Oh, that was Jameson.
I think he's saying the fake Menderes didn't take credit for it.
Fake Menderes didn't take credit for?
Try it, but...
Nope.
Try just presenting Jimmy.
Jimmy! Where are you, Jimmy Jam June Bob? Lost you. Jimmy Jim Jam Jam. Nope.
Okay, so no, it's not Jimmy.
What the heck,
There's
Jimmy
a big
Jim?
hole in this testimony.
No, shut up. There's no
What
holes
event
anywhere.
did he
Hit list.
take credit for? Black?
Black? Maybe black? Let's present the thing. Nope.
No.
There's a big hole. We'll fix it with flex tape, motherfucker.
I don't want to hear about your big hole.
The Archazoic big hole. It was Wayne Parker. He was murdered today.
The friggin' crevice.
That was the actual thing. And then Nisa decided to call it a big hole.
Well, they changed Nippon Ichi-chan to Nisa.
Yeah.
So.
What was the third murder? That was motherfucking
Porter.
Porter, yeah.
Porter, maybe.
Nope. Okay.
Maya?
Nope.
I have no idea.
Shelly D. Killer, why are you still in here?
Maybe it's D. Killer.
I didn't claim the murder of D. Killer. I didn't claim the murder of Carlo Luciano.
Is it Luciano?
I tried it.
No.
I didn't kill Franny.
I have no idea.
I didn't kill Finnegan Hood. No? Oh. Okay.
What, Maya's notes?
I didn't. I was on the profiles. I must have clicked somebody related to the notes.
I looked away. I have no idea what you picked.
I think it was one of the three we talked to. Not Dryson, obviously.
Maya received a few notes lately. They're anonymous, and I don't believe that was a mistake. It wasn't Menderes who sent them, nor were we supposed to assume it was because he was in jail.
Why is that?
The notes threatened Maya to keep Pearl hidden. Menderes would have no reason to need that, and the author knew that.
You mean Miss Faye's fake kidnapping? I think I clicked Pearl. I don't know. We know it was tied to MN6, but we never found out why.
Pearl returning could open up a new testimony that would turn the case on its head. She was there, and she knew things nobody else wanted to say. Even though it had been solved, her words would discredit everything the defense had said.
We're bringing Pearl in, aren't we?
That being Luciano that never died in that diner.
With the candlestick. With the poison. Order! It's another point in favor of a motive for Luciano. And another against one for the defendant. Were these letters why Miss Faye nearly died?
Which Miss Faye?
Yeah.
Maya planned to release the letters to the public through Miss Porter. However, she told her grandmother, who alerted who she thought was Menderes. The fake Menderes, Luciano, saw the threat and ordered Maya shot.
If I'd been hit with that rifle and not a pistol, I would have been a goner. I went into a coma from a glancing shot.
I went into a coma from a scratch on the arm. After the failed hit, Luciano ordered Donatello to turn over Meredith.
I must have...
throwing out names. But Donatello saw that beneath him and... But Donatello saw that beneath him and named Menderes instead, who he thought gave the order. That was exactly what Luciano wanted to happen. It was all part of a calculated plot to destroy Menderes' reputation. Luciano has a much more solid motive than Menderes ever would. Good. Splendid, simply marvelous. I never would have expected you could tie so much together. It's quite the history you've woven there, sir, but it lacks a punchline. Luciano plotted against your client, and yet we still don't know why. No way! I was hoping they'd forget I skipped that.
No?
My dear friend. You mustn't ignore the most crucial element.
Crucial?
Crucial.
Kuchki.
Heard.
Wait.
Now, Menderes was set up, but still you must provide more. Why would Luciano go to such lengths? It seems like quite the task. But if you've planned this far, surely you must have an answer. Shit.
Oh my god, really?
We're gonna hit 100. You've yet to tell me why Luciano would turn on Menderes. Setting up Togamera and Faye seems more effort than it would be worth. We're so close to the end.
I know. I feel it. I can taste it. I can taste the salt.
If he was that angry, why not just kill Menderes and be done with it? This whole revenge scheme would be utterly pointless and petty.
You're utterly pointless and petty. Admit you're Luciano. A motive cannot work without an actual reason. We have a reason to suspect Luciano operated based on a grudge, yes. Operation. But why? Why?
This is assuming, of course, Luciano still exists among the living. A silly notion, to be sure, but perhaps the defense can make something out of it. Luciano's still alive, and he's you! An even sillier thought, but I have nothing to fear from it.
You're Luciano. That's a silly thought. Are you Luciano?
But I feel we've already been through this. Why don't we move along? Getting self-aware doesn't make it okay.
Right here. What is your goal here? Even if you are not Luciano, why would you push us like this? Especially if you are not Luciano.
Sir, there isn't anywhere else I'd love to be than this courthouse right now.
Oh.
You see, no matter how hard you and the defense press, you will ultimately flounder.
You wouldn't even want to go to the IHOB?
The International House of Bullshit. It is the survival of the best in the world, and I intend to prove my point. What? It is survival of the best in the world? The fuck does that mean?
He wanted to say survival of the fittest, but couldn't remember the word. That's what I'm going with.
Luciano, you wanted to destroy Menderes's control over the family.
No, I didn't.
You did it to make him fall from power. Ah, yes, but why? There's another box quote. Such an odd goal when they would otherwise appear as friends. There are no friends in the Mafia.
Yeah.
If I were Luciano, I would be in Menderes's debt, no? Perhaps we can ask Menderes himself. Perhaps you can, yes. Do not let me stop you.
There's also that whole... I'm just out of the blue here. There was also that plot thread of there possibly being a helper with Black as Galante.
Yeah, I think they're saying that it's him. He's not afraid of what Menderes might say. He wants it to come out. I'm afraid to find out what he's expecting, but I need to know. It's important to proving Menderes isn't guilty. Okay?
Okay. Good. You did it.
You wanted to hurt him. You needed to ruin his reputation.
You wanted to hurt him. You want to hurt him bad.
Really? Once again, why?
2 punches in the kidneys.
All this plotting would get him nowhere. Much easier to take a direct course of action.
What do you mean?
There's another box quote. Why, it was so much planning that could have easily been circumvented.
This fucking box is huge.
Instead of having all the product information on the back, it's just quotes. What did Togamera and Faye have to do with this alleged grudge?
Well, I can't personally see anything.
Can you ever? It was their relation to Menderes himself. This was never about those other two.
I do need glasses.
It was all to destroy Menderes' own standing. A bit simplistic, I'd say, but as you say, if this was all about Menderes...
Then, after all, if he's that angry, why not just kill Menderes?
Kill Menderes?
Kill Menderes.
Perhaps more was called for. I don't see you naming anything.
Because I just said what I just said, dude.
Must have truly been big to turn this man against the one who saved him from Rivales. Does it not seem odd to you at all that after Menderes risking his neck to keep Luciano alive, Luciano would then backstab him in such a way? It does seem a bit off, but I haven't quite found out why. Well, do not let me stop you at that. If you wish to indict me as a suspect, you'd need that reasoning, wouldn't you? Why would Luciano put so much effort into bringing down Menderes? Why turn on him at all? Luciano seems intent on letting me figure it out. I hope I'm not going to regret this. I'm sick of talking to myself. Talking to myself. I don't remember who sings that. Are we gonna put Petty above a guy like Carlo Luciano? Well, he still needs that motive you're calling at. Your Honor, if you were revenging yourself upon him... Please word that differently. Would you draw it out so much?
Please word that differently. This entire sentence.
No, I'd kill the bitch!
I'd murk him with a gun, and then a baseball bat, and then I'd revenge myself all over him, if you'd understand my meaning.
I'd myself upon him.
I'd start with my beard.
What is it with you and your beard, Your Honor?
It's a mighty fine beard, wouldn't you say? Obadiah, back me up here. It is a nice beard. But no, I don't think I would involve people who weren't responsible.
This is the Mafia, Your Honor. They're not known for common sense.
Oh, so I have to be a mafia man. Okay. Disrobes. No, they aren't. No, they aren't.
No, they aren't. They're not the Mafia.
They're my friends. But still, the defense brought in the witness, so they should answer his question.
A fair point, sir. I wouldn't believe the story otherwise.
Do we know Togomera and Mystic Fae were not involved with the betrayal?
No, but then why would he put so much effort into it?
Sheer vindictiveness, perhaps? Let's drag the answer from him. How do we respond to that?
Luciano seems to be leading us in this direction. And we've done so well with people leading the trial before.
Yeah.
Either he knows we can't prove anything, or he wants us to.
Does it have something to do with MN6? Maybe Luciano needed to keep him quiet about something.
Menderes already knows all there is to know about MN6. If there was a betrayal, it must be over something else. Why would Luciano plot against somebody who'd helped him fake his death? It must have been huge. There's another line.
Why Luciano would turn on Menderes?
I don't know.
Pointless and petty. I think it's the first one.
You're pointless and petty.
You're pointless and petty.
You're pointless and petty.
It has to do with something with the Galante thing. I just don't know how to link these things.
You think this is one of those things where we gotta press everything 17 times?
I hope not.
Try it.
They wouldn't do that.
No harm in trying it.
Press it.
This freaking game, they've done that multiple times so far.
I haven't run into a block yet. I've run into many blocks, but namely blockheads, but like these two. Nope. I ain't doing a third fucking time. Can't be it.
I mean, it was worth a shot.
Was. You've yet to tell me why Luciano... Nope.
Luciano turn on Menderes. You didn't save, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yoof!
Yoof!
Yoo! Why would he tell? Why would he turn on Menderes? That is the only reason. Like, he was... Maybe Dryson, I don't fucking know. Dryson was the one, Luciano was the one who joined Black.
Well, let's keep going. Setting up Togomera and Faye seems to be more effort than it's worth. After all, if he was that angry, why not just kill...
Didn't he do that?
Why not just kill Menderes and be done with it? Wasn't there something that said he's like sadistic or something?
Well, I mean, it's Dryson. He doesn't see people as people.
No, Dryson's not Dryson.
I know. But I mean, he wouldn't just put on that act.
Had a
Throat
particularly
pearl.
vicious streak.
He would make people suffer.
Eh. If he wants to get revenge, he's gonna get revenge.
Yep.
That's my guess.
I knew it had to be something with the notes.
You should know as well as anybody, Luciano's not good with grudges. Mr. Williamson, could you please relate to me a brief summary of Luciano's reputation?
No.
Do
It is
the
too
fuck I tell you!
It is too scary. Carlo Luciano was feared among the criminal element, not only for his role as an assassin, but also because it was vengeful to the point of it becoming an obsession. Should he sense he had been betrayed, he would seek to destroy everything about his victim, much like Shelley D. Killer. Only after they'd lost everything would he finally kill them. Oh, that sounds like our current situation.
Really, Your Honor? Does it, Your Honor? But recall, we still don't know what the betrayal was.
Oh, that's also true.
Menderes has to watch his whole empire crumble. Has had to watch his whole empire crumble from within. All his cleverly won allies turning on him and naming him their enemy. And that leadership which he worked so hard to get. He did? Why, of course! A disgraced form... Dryson? Dryson!
Shh. It's like knock on his head. Hey.
A disgraced former capo coming out of retirement to become the Don? Don't tell me you believe it. That boy's been very, very naughty.
He's getting coal in his stocking. Stop. No more.
What? What is it?
Look, just forget about the motive already, will you? It doesn't matter. We don't need to hear any more of this. Without the backstory, the entire argument falls apart. It is imperative that the defense continue. Shut up! Nobody asked you. You're my lawyer. I'm paying you.
Are
not
you?
him. You hear? It's the first time anybody's ever said that. He gets a tear in his eye. Oh.
Money? I do this for money?
I mean, what's best for your case and the truth, right? I see it in our interest to discover what this secret was. Will you work together with me as you said you would?
Motherfucker, don't you dare try to play me now!
No, I thought you wanted me to trust you.
Do I even want to know what the matter is? My case is hanging on this single hope. I can't let go of it. Save it. But what if I make everything worse? What should I do?
Keep pressing.
I mean, we really don't have a choice. It's if we back off, then the case is over. Mr. Menderes, I do want you to trust me, and that's why I need you to stick with me here.
You don't understand. There's no coming back from this.
There's no way to go forward either.
How many times have we been heard of hearing that?
If Luciano goes free, you will never be safe. No matter what else happens, can anything be worse than that?
No.
If I skip this, my whole argument falls flat. I can't continue. You want us to stop him, don't you? That's not where I thought it was going with that. I have to do this. It's the only way. Please, you trust me.
No. You still have no idea what you're doing. But I was a goner no matter what in this trial. I have to drag the son of a gun to hell with me. So be it. So be it.
Hopefully it won't come to that. Your Honor, the defense will continue the cross-examination.
Oh, please do.
This last conversation with the witness and the defendant gave me some more pieces to the puzzle.
It did now.
Somehow, just enough for me to guess what motivated Luciano's actions. Mr. Menderes's protested me continuing vehemently. He did that after Luciano said he schemed to get where he was. So what's the truth behind it all? It was frozen.